Well, another glorious day. So, it's time to shuffle cars around. So the plan is, wagon has to come in this garage to do a motor swap in an upcoming video. So, to do that, probably that truck has to move because the blade's in the way. This has to move out of the way to make room for this to go outside. When everything's moved, all these parts, Sebring stuff, have to move into the other garage. Oh, it's chilly out. In here, this stuff's pretty clean. Look at that. Oh, my jacket's nice. And to do that, we'll probably end up using the Bobcat, which I left outside, and I didn't plug in. Ooh. And it's cold. So we'll see if this thing will fire up. I think it's going to need a little glow plug. Gentle, gentle. Man, this key is a little tricky. What's going on? There we go. Alright. What do you think? 15 seconds? Oh, it's nice having a little counter on the camera to let me know. It's got to be. Oof. Oh yeah, and that differential there in the center of frame, that has to go in the other garage too. So I want to put that in the wagon. Hence, we need this old girl. All right, come on, baby. Ooh, she's cold. She's cold. Come on. Come on. There we go. Trying. One more glow plug action. We're gonna let this run warmer up a little. I feel bad, but I should have put it in the garage. Idiot. And of course, plug it in, but I need it now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So close. There we go. Oh, almost. A little more throttle, maybe. One more glow plug. The poor old Bobcat. She sure has paid for herself, but these diesels, they don't like the winter. Come on. Whoa, close, girl. There we go. Alright. We'll let that idle for a little bit. She's got oil pressure, no worries. Oof. I really should store that inside. So now, jack it up and we'll start moving cars outside. The old 57. I've been driving this thing a lot lately, actually. It always starts. I don't know why I said that. Whoops. Oh, yeah. So now, man, I gotta say, as much as I hate newfangled technology, fuel injection's pretty handy. Ooh, the transmission's cold. Oh no, a minute. What do you guys see? We're good? Don't hit the blade, don't hit the blade. Whoop. Hit the garbage can. Oh, the transmission's cold. Man, I wish I had mirrors on this thing. Wouldn't that convenient? Look at that. Whoops. Anyways, we got this on the street. Start moving the other junk. So this one should just go. Do we mess with it and get it running first, or do we open the door first? We'll gamble to open the door. I'm not confident in my own work. Battery connect. Check. Fire this little girl up. Put her on the street. Everything's running. A little bit anyways. It's cold. Damn it. Alright, everything is idling on the street. What do you think? Do I even leave a battery in this thing? Oh, what's going on? Oh! Damn it, with the snow in the springs. Stupid two-handed job. Hang on. Last used this thing, the battery was no bueno. It did run for a little bit, so we'll see if it'll go. Or we're just gonna need a boost. Well, that's not bad. It did just run. Come on. Oh, she had a little burble. I don't know if I should save the battery and put a little fuel right down the carburetor. Alright, I gave her a little squirt there, but no choke on this thing. Somebody disconnected it. There we go. Come on. Oh, that was weird. Oh, the battery's going away. Ah. I already got it to run, but had to kind of bottom field it a little bit, so it wasn't too happy. I really should adjust that choke, but it's fine. Uncle Tony bottled the rescue like usual. Should have picked up fuel by now. I think that was good. Little sneak peek on this. This motor and transmission is probably going to go in Danny's car. We're going to get back on the road. Just give me a hard time. Test it. It appears though I hit the wrong button on the camera, but this thing's in. Ran and drove, no issues. Gonna let me know how I should probably have wiped it off out there before it melts over the garage, but we're gonna let it warm up in here a little bit, and then while I'm doing that I gotta go over, cut the leaf springs off of the other differential, maybe clear a little bit of snow. Oh, well, a little dust control, no big deal. Yeah, I definitely should have wiped that off. I enlisted the help of Danielle with this differential. Man, this little Bobcat's handy. Yeah. You can't go around that? I thought you were an expert. Intake manifold storage.
Master, I'm cold!
Yeah, it's chilly out, I know. That's good. Closing drawers, Kate.
It was in my way!
Yeah. God, lift the bucket up and tilt it forward. Struggle bus. Bucket up. There you go, now tilt forward. More tilt. Now back away. There you go. Keep going. Ah! Perfect. Now give it a push in so I don't gotta move it.
Huh?
Give it a push in. No, you're not even close. Tilt down. There you go. Tilt. Tilt. Push. That's good. So I close the door and back it out. I'll do some snow clearing. Look at that, driveway's clean. Wagons in the garage. This thing's all warmed up. We'll do the lane and stuff. But we got these hot rods, hope they're still running. They sit there for like a half hour. Still see exhaust. 57 doesn't have any snow on it. Man, I do this walk more than you might think. Oh yeah, running good. This Biscayne with that loosey-goosey converter, it's a little bit of a hassle in the snow. She runs, didn't overheat, nothing's even smoking. Man, you see what this thing is? Not great. Reverse? Oh, right in the reverse. Get the truck. Man, snow hassle. Well, one thing up power steering would be nice, I guess. What a good car to never use. Sucker in tight, don't hit the blade. Oh, I should probably move the truck. That's why I left it running. The dance continues. Oh yeah. Snow's melting off this thing. We should drive it later actually. I drove it to work all week in the snow. It's a friggin' nightmare. Oh, Danielle's taking me out for breakfast. Well, she's going out like 8. Oh, I love this car. I think this is my favorite car, but it's probably my favorite car. I've definitely put the most miles on this thing in the short amount of time since I was, oh god, early 20s. Her hot rod. Man. Alright. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but everybody should have themselves at least one Tri-5, and a 57 Chevy is probably the way to start. Or if you want Nomad, give me shoot me an email, I'll give you a sweetheart of a deal on it. No, but there we go. This is in. That's warmed up. This is great. Truck's ready to go for plowing. After we get a little coffee, I'll come back. I gotta do the next door house. Let this melt off, but that'll be a job for, well, another day. I don't feel like working in the rain.